Good afternoon, cult members. Welcome to the Pop Culture Cult. This is Sean, and this is going to be a Pop Culture Cult news exclusive. Okay, it's not really exclusive, but we're going to talk about it for a few minutes. The number one source for Disney news and Star Wars Marvel news has now become Bob Iger. If you don't know, Bob Iger is the CEO and chairman of Disney. He's the head cheese. He's essentially the new Walt Disney. And he does these earnings calls, is what they're officially called, but they're calls that he does with the shareholders to tell them everything's fine, we're making money, we're doing all this stuff, and here's the stuff that we have coming up. And today he announced three things that are highly important and stuff that we've talked about here on the Pop Culture Cult. The first one we're going to talk about is the Disney streaming service. Now, we've talked about this. We've all known that it's coming for a long time, but we officially got the name. It is going to be Disney Plus, with the plus symbol, not the actual word of plus. Now, we've all kind of heard rumors that this was going to be the actual name is Disney Plus for the streaming service. And in the grand scheme of things, it's not a great name, but it doesn't matter what the name is if the content's good. And the content is really what's important. I will wear a Disney Plus shirt if everything that they're talking about happening is going to happen and be good. So we get Disney Plus, and we've also heard rumors, the Vanity article a few months ago, that we were going to get a Loki and Scarlet Witch individual series, and then the new story from the Hollywood Reporter a week and a half ago is we were going to get a buddy cop something or other series on the Disney Plus with Bucky, the Winter Soldier, and Falcon. And they were going to do a buddy cop Marvel thing, and they were going to actually use all of the actual actors for all the characters. Well, it was officially announced during IGERCon, as they say over at Force Center, that Tom Hiddleston has officially signed on to play Loki in the Loki limited series on Disney Plus. It is supposed to be 10 episodes telling the story of Loki. No official word on where this story will lie, and who else will show up as Chris Hemsworth's Thor going to show up, or we going to get Odin. None of that stuff has been official. The only thing official is we are getting the series with Tom Hiddleston playing Loki. Yes, because he's awesome. Now, the big story that is going to be for us here at the Pop Culture Cult, not that the Loki story isn't big, but the Star Wars nerd in me, I rebel, is out of blue. They also announced during IGERCon today that we are getting another live-action Star Wars series starring Cassian Andor from Rogue One. And it's going to be played by Diego Luna. Now, for those of you who don't know or it's been a while since you've seen Rogue One. Rogue One is one of my favorite Star Wars movies of all time, and it is the story of Jyn Erso getting the plans for the Death Star to the Rebellion, and then them getting it to Leia. And Cassian Andor is the spy within the rebels. They're not quite the rebels at this point in time, who is tasked with killing Jyn Erso's father. And so he is a full-on spy for the rebels and does some shady stuff. And he's played by Diego Luna, and he is amazing as a character. We also get the introduction of K2SO, who's played by Alan Tudyk in this movie. And the two of them are the heart and soul of the movie. Now, with this live-action series, it is said to be a spy thriller. Spy thriller will expose tales filled with espionage and daring missions to restore hope to the galaxy in the grip of the ruthless empire. So, we are going to get another live-action Star Wars show on Disney Plus, like they weren't getting my money as it was. And if they're going to put this much money into The Mandalorian, the rumor has been $10 million an episode, they could probably do a much smaller show with this. The question now becomes, it is going to be before Rogue One. Spoilers for Rogue One. They don't make it. But if you're going to do stuff before he meets Jyn and he does all these spy missions and stuff like that, then we're going to get some very intimate, smaller scale stuff. We did get a one-off comic of Cassian and K2SO, and it is a one-off issue where we learn how Cassian got K2SO and reprogrammed him to be his sidekick. So I don't think we'll get that story, but it would be cool if we were able to get K2 in the show. Cassian and K2 on these missions, getting information about the Empire. So that's what came out of IGERCon today. Pretty big news, 3 big news pieces. It couldn't wait until we did the big show or TV time this weekend. So what do you guys think? What do the cult members think? Are you excited about another Star Wars show? Are you excited about Tom Hiddleston coming back and playing Loki? And let's be honest, how fast are you going to pay for Disney Plus when it comes out? Let us know. Leave us a comment. Like this video. Subscribe to the video. And share with your friends about everything we're doing. Get a hold of us, too, on our social media network. We're at Facebook at PopCultureCult. We're PopCultureCult1 on Instagram. And we're at Pop_Cult1 on Twitter. Follow us everywhere. Until the next news story, good night.